friends, here we are to part 6 or 7 of our sharing. And I want to welcome Dr. Harold Kornylak here with
Margot.
my dear friend. And Dr. Harold Kornylak is a medical osteopath and a teacher of Tantra. He has practiced guidancing Tantra and many other forms of sexual awareness.
So we were talking about sovereignty. And,
Yes.
There's still some more that you might share about that.
Yes. So for me, there is a very important consideration, which is that, first of all, Tantra doesn't stop, Tantra being the science of, or the yoga of love, doesn't stop at the consideration of how do I have a better sexuality, how do I have a better partnership, but it also needs to be used and questioned for the immense movement of women in this world that arrive at the age of 60, 65, 50, 55, depends on every one of us. They're postmenopausal. Their husband might have left for a younger one. They might be divorced. Their children have gone from the home. And here they are, ill-equipped to feel and really live the difference between loneliness and aloneness, which is very important. Aloneness happens when you're self-sufficient and sovereign. You're enough unto yourself. And aloneness is something that we can cultivate, because if we are students of Tantra, we need to remember the words of Osho, which I love, where he said, on the path of Tantra, the last consideration is not how good a partnership can I create or how good a sex life can I develop, but it is how can I arrive at the unio mystica, or the inner union between my inner man and my inner woman, or my yin and my yang, so that I feel this androgynous state that really brings me fulfillment.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think that is really very important, because that is the foundation. We have to have that fulfillment within. And the icing on the cake is that there's this misunderstanding of thinking that you will be more attractive to me if you're always adapting to me and taking care of my needs and wanting to make me happy. It's a misunderstanding, because actually, if you are really taking care of yourself and you're finding fulfillment within yourself and you're being really juicy, I'm going to say, I'd like some of that. How can I have more? You know, that looks very attractive. So actually, you are more attractive when you are in that state of being fulfilled, where you don't need me.
Yes.
And then I find that you feel just totally happy. You're a party going on, and I want to have a part of it.
Yeah, that's very true.
And so interestingly enough, as you're saying, sometimes couples where, you know, the one partner will go looking for something more interesting. Some of it is because the other partner actually was so compliant and so subservient and so helpful that
it got boring.
It's boring.
Yeah, boring.
So now we're looking for something more interesting. So many people, it's just exactly the opposite of what they're thinking.
Yeah, so, you know, the conclusion to that is change every day. You know, one day you're yang and you take charge, one day you're yin and you let the other take charge, and you're satisfied both ways. And remember one thing, a relationship, personal or interpersonal, cannot really succeed when the yang aspects are both saying, I know what I want and I want this and this is how we're going to do it, you know, or this is what we're going to do. Because for a good relationship to unfold, you need at the same time one yang and one yin. One yang that takes charge and one yin that is ready to allow this to happen. And, you know, to be in a way that allow the other to take the initiative.
And that can change from even second to second. It's not that we do that even for a whole day, but moment to moment, the polarities will switch.
Yes.
And to have that kind of flexibility, we have to have both sides fully developed inside so that we can easily swing back and forth.
Exactly. Well, thank you for sharing this, Harold, sharing with me, and thank you for listening. Send us your comments, and goodbye for now.
Bye.